れがレクイエム。
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video, and today we're talking about SMT5 again. Yes, it is a great game, but it actually sold almost 1 million copies at this point. At this point, it actually might be 1 million, because the article I read was 4 days ago, and there's no telling when you might get to this video, but the game has been going crazy. Now, I'm not going to say that I was a true fan, and I've been in the game since it ever existed. To be honest with you, I feel like a filthy Persona fan now, because even though Persona is a good game, and you know, a lot of people like to bring it up when it comes to Shin Megami and stuff and say that, you know, SMT just doesn't feel like Persona or whatever, but to me, both games are great. I came in the game as a Persona fan, Persona 4, and you know, I'm a little late to the game, but after playing SMT, I've actually went back and played a couple of older games, which I will be making videos on soon. I played Strange Journey, I played Shin Megami 4, I've played just a couple of them. Like I said, we'll have a video on that later on. But I love the franchise, man. I love everything it represents. I love the darkness and the mystery and everything that the game has to offer. Now, since we're talking about SMT5 really quickly, I want to mention that I'm currently on my 3rd playthrough. I honestly will be playing more, but you know, Final Fantasy has been getting in the way with 14 and the big expansion. But the thing is, I honestly feel like this is the best JRPG I've ever played, and there are other great JRPGs. I've made a video talking about top 5 alternatives and things of that nature, but I just feel like SMT really is the best one I've ever played. And that might be recency biased, I believe it's called, but it is. And obviously it's selling well because I hate to say it, but Persona's name, you know, with a lot of people being Persona 5 fans, that actually breaking out and like kind of making history for the franchise, bringing the franchise into mainstream when it was announced that SMT5 was coming out, and you know, people were really hyped for it. Now, I will say I wasn't in it from the beginning, but me being a Persona fan, I actually like saw this before I actually had a Switch. I actually saw like the trailer for it. It was like, because it was announced a really long time ago. I saw the trailer for it and I said I had to get a Switch. I got a Switch for this game in particular. I specifically got a Switch for this game. Then I was really sad to hear that it might have been canceled, or that it just wasn't coming out. Whatever the situation may be, obviously I waited like years later to get this game. When I got my hands on it, honestly, after playing a lot of games that weren't really great, and I did play Tales of Arise, which was a great JRPG too, so that kind of, you know, there was during the point where I really needed something to play, and Tales of Arise really was a good game, and I just felt like playing that game would ruin SMT for me, but no, I turned it on and I immediately just dropped 30 hours into it. Like, I was just recovering off of COVID actually, and I basically I spent like the 10 days. I had actually decided to go buy Tales of Arise, and then I was like, okay, I finished with this. This was cool. Honestly, it was okay. Then I decided, okay, I'm just gonna get this SMT because I just felt like this is what I've been waiting for. You know, this is what I was hyped for. Everything I seen that made me very excited. I was hoping that the game would be as good as I thought it was gonna be. Obviously, you know, it's a bad thing. I went into it not expecting Persona stuff, like not even really expecting Persona. Just I expected a certain type of feel, and what I got, honestly, was a better feel. I mean, like, Persona has its own little thing, and I know I said Persona too much in this video, so I can understand if you want to dislike, but basically it has a different feel. But at the same time, I feel like SMT's feels just maybe better. It's kind of hard to kind of compare the two games because I haven't played Persona 5 recently, but the game is so great. You know, I was really so in tune. A lot of these JRPGs, I might skip like dialogue or something like that. Sometimes I just kind of, you know, if you play too many of them, you just kind of understand where it's going. As far as like Final Fantasy and stuff, like I've played like maybe every Final Fantasy, and I just feel like I know where the text is going. Obviously, there are different unique stories, but you just kind of understand, like side quest type stuff. You just don't really want to get into it. I've played a lot of JRPGs and I love pretty much a majority of them, but games like Trails of Cold Steel really broke me because those games are basically very wordy, very good games, very wordy, and I honestly just I can't, you know, some games I can't. But I think in every piece of dialogue in SMT5 I've rewatched, even on the replay through. Honestly, I just love the game. And you know, I make videos about my passion for the game, even though I don't make a lot of videos on the game specifically, like guides and stuff, because generally, you know, people need their safe space. A game that they really don't record like that you can just play and enjoy. This is my game. If you haven't picked up SMT5 and you're not one of the million that picked it up already, and the game is probably like the best selling one in the entire franchise, it is now done with Persona 5 is done with for the Persona franchise, for the SMT franchise. If you haven't played it or picked it up, definitely try it. Honestly, if you ask me, I would try some of the older ones first, because the older ones are in a different style, I guess I could say. Like Strange Journey is a different type of style. I've been playing it recently. It's a good game, definitely a good game. Not something that you couldn't go back to, because the game itself is great. But you know, if you want to kind of pace yourself and really get into the series, and you never played the games before, and you're just looking for the next, you know, the next type of thing, definitely go check out some of the older games. We check out this one, because I do think this one is the best, considering all the things that it does. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Plus subscribe. Let me know down below. I asked you earlier what was your favorite Persona game and what was your favorite SMT game. I asked you in another video, but I want you guys to put down what was your favorite JRPG. It doesn't have to be Persona SMT. What's your favorite JRPG of all time? Like, what's your favorite game? Or what's JRPG that you played recently that you love? Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I'll see you guys next video.
King of Zone!